Okay, so I just wanted to take a second to say, can we please stop talking about 2016? I am so tired of the discussion. Yes, we had some good albums pictured here. We had Beyonce Lemonade, which was incredible. Solange Seat at the Table. We had Arianagrande Dangerous Woman, Rihanna Anti. Some of y'all really like Blonde by frankocean, which I think Channel Ocean was a better album and y'all overrate Blonde, but that's a discussion for a different day. We get it. We had good music, you know, probably some good pop culture moments. Y'all keep talking about this damn summer. Give it to God. We do not give a fuck. I am so sorry. There's been better music years since 2016 and things that we should talk about more. Can we please give it up? I beg. And my friend sent me this tweet. Niggas love 2016 more than their family. Exactly. I said, clock it. And one of the music years that we should talk about more is 2020. Look at the albums pictured here. We don't care about Eminem. Don't, acknowledge that. But we have some really good albums here that I enjoyed and that people talked about a lot. Y'all love The Weeknd After Hours. He had Blinding Lights. He had multiple hits off that. Y'all love that album and everything. Folklore, Taylor Swift. We have The One. Cardigan, The Last Great American Dynasty, one of the best 3-track runs on an album of all time, Taylor Swift's best 3-track run, and that is why it will always be superior to Evermore in my books. We had This Is Me Trying, The Legs, August, My Tears, Ricochet, Mirable, and I'm basically just naming the whole album because it was greatness, okay? People thought Taylor was over. They thought she was cooked, and she came back, and this was a career renaissance for her, and just songwriting-wise, absolutely immaculate. And, I also thought her vocals on here were decent for her standards. Production on here I felt like was very dynamic, so this was a great album overall. I love Folklore. If you know me, I love Fionaapple, Fetch the Bolt Cutters. Great album for the pandemic, and this is kind of how I got into her. But, Newspaper, Ladies was very insightful, talking about her relationship with women and all that as well, and kind of just trying to fight against, the patriarchy and all that stuff. And I also really enjoyed stuff like Shamika as well. And yeah, this was just such a good album. Relay, I love it. No pun intended for Camila Cabello. Phoebe Bridgers' Punisher, Savior Complex, one of the best songs I've heard. It's just beautiful what she does vocally on there. I liked ICU. Graceland 2 was an amazing record, so I like this album. Future Nostalgia, Dualipa. I kind of think y'all overrated slightly, but it was a really good album. Honestly, the singles carried. So you have some amazing stuff like Don't Start Now, Levitating, Hallucinate. I mean, the single run that she was on, actually milking an album. We appreciate it. The album leaked and she made the best of it. Successful selling tour and everything, so we can appreciate it for that time. Okay, you had mileycyrus, Plastic Heart. Yup. This was a moment for me. Her fully leaning into this rock bag. I was pleased. Midnight Sky didn't get enough. The whole album didn't, because RCA, fuck you. Okay, so we had that. We had Hate Me. We had Plastic Hearts, the song. Okay, we had High. We had Night Crawling with Billy Idol. We had Prisoner with Dua Lipa. Hit after hit. This album, I'll never forget what you did for us with this album, Miley, and still her best album. I don't care who tells it. And we also had Ungodly Hour by Chloexhalle, which is not pictured in this collage, but we should talk about that album because we had Busy Boy, Ungodly Hour, the song, Wonder What She Thinks of Me, wow, Baby Girl. Yup. And then Evermore by Taylor was also released this year as well, so I like Evermore. We had Willow, Cowboy Like Me, which was one of my favorite Taylor Swift songs on here as well. Tolerated, her best track 5. Paul McCartney's album this year was decent as well. Artists were on a run in 2020, a generational run, and we don't talk about it enough because y'all too busy talking about 2016. I am so tired of it. Leave it alone. Has nothing good happened for you since 2016? Why are we still talking about? We need to talk about this one more. Okay, so let me know what you guys think down below, but I'm over it. I just had to talk about it, and so let's continue that conversation.